Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Acidic and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I wanted to talk about skill-based matchmaking in World War II. I want to give my opinions on it, what the community thinks, and some bunks and debunks to it on if it's there, if it's not. It's not really decided yet. It's just kind of, there's two sides in this. It's just a big division in the middle, and I just want to give my opinion on it and get my voice out there and maybe hear some of your opinions on it. So, alright, first thing I want to talk about is how the community is responding to this, and like I said, it's kind of mixed. Some people don't think it's there, some people do, and I'm on the side of believing that it's there to an extent. I don't think it's like hardcore Advanced Warfare skill-based matchmaking, but it's definitely there because there's some games where it seems like there's a little bit of lenience in there, not like Advanced Warfare where it's just constant sweat over and over and over and over again, which I think they've learned not to do that, but they still left skill-based in there in a way, which is still just a terrible mistake in general. They need to get that out of there. But like, there's just, you got pros and stuff and YouTubers and just, you know, the above average player, and they're saying their games are just, they feel like every game they're having to try really hard. They can't just run around and do what they used to. You have to pre-aim and head glitch, and you play like every game's got $2 million on the line, like everybody's just gonna like go home broke and become homeless if they don't win the game. So it's just really frustrating. But then there's some games where it's just a little less of that. Maybe we're only playing for like $1 million or something, but you know, it's still there. We still got that sweat in there, so it's kind of, it's up in the air. So I really don't know. I personally, I like it and dislike it for many reasons. I like the competition part, but it shouldn't be in quick play or in this game just public matches, because they're ranked for a reason. We shouldn't have to just play team deathmatch and feel like we're going against the optic team every game. So there's problems with it, of course, and I don't want it in the game, and that's just like the community kind of in the air on it. There's no definitive side on which is which. Next thing I want to talk about is my doubts for it, on why I don't believe that it's connection or base ping like Michael Condrey said. And this is mainly because of course he said on Twitter that everything is connection and ping based, right? And I got things that debunk this theory in a little bit, but this is also coming from the dude who said that they were excited and were really pushing to make World War II, when in reality there was an article that came out that showed that they were actually making Advanced Warfare 2, and then they had to change it because of the backlash that the EXO movement had on the Call of Duty series. So that just shows that they're kind of shady with what they say. They manipulate the words a little bit. I mean, I gotta give it to Sledgehammer, they really don't make terrible games, but their business practice with the community part is a little shady, and it's a little dodgy, and it's kind of out there a little bit. So you can't really take everything they say. You just gotta take it with a little grain of salt and just kind of nitpick what's true and then what's just complete BS in there. And I think that's one of them. I think that connection it's not the top priority. I feel like it's second. I still think skill is above it, but they try to make it skill and then connection, not just terrible games just because it's all skill based like Advanced Warfare had. But it's definitely not the priority like they're making it out to be. And the next thing is the examples on how it's definitely not in the game. Now I'm going to do an experience for me, and then I got a tweet that I'm going to show up on the screen here in a little bit. But you can be playing some games and everybody, or you, or the enemy team, or just a variation, at least half the game, is going to have 2-to-1 bars the entire time, and it's really frustrating, because if it's based on ping and connection, it shouldn't be like that way, and you can just say, okay, they have bad connection, which is possible that they just have a bad internet. But there's things like this example I'm about to show here on the screen, where this comes from Birdman on Twitter, by the way. I'm pretty sure you guys know him. He's in a game, and it's 2-and-1 bars on the enemy team, mainly 1 bars though. And if you can look at the names, we got like Aussie something, and it's just, these people are from Australia, and he's in North America, so there's definitely, that's not connection and ping based. That's definitely not the priority here. It's definitely skill and then the connection second. So it's like I said, it's a little dodgy. I don't really think it's connection and ping based. It just does not feel like it's some hit detection, gunfights. It's everywhere, and this definitely shows. A lot of people also responded to this tweet with things like that. I'm not going to show all of them. I'm just going to show this priority one. I've had an example of this where I was playing with people with their name like Mexi something or Spanish something, and their emblems were the Mexican flag, and they were obviously native to Mexico, and that's where they were playing because they were on 2-to-1 bars the entire time. And it just, the evidence there does not show that it's connection and ping based. It just doesn't. It's not. That is not the priority here. It's definitely skill over connection and ping. It's bottom line. Now I know people have done tests and they're like, well, it doesn't really have any data to show that it's there, but nobody cares because there's obvious examples like this. I'm a use examples and experiments kind of where people are in game and they try new accounts and it lets them be in easier lobbies than you run in a couple of games and your data, quote unquote, shows that it's not there. It's definitely there. I mean, you can see from these games it's not as heavy as Advanced Warfare, but it's definitely in the game, and I think they need to fix that, especially when rank comes, because when rank comes, that's where the skill base should be. The MMR should be there, not in public matches. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I just wanted to give you my opinions and kind of debunk some things. What do you guys think about skill-based matchmaking? Do you like it or dislike it? Do you think that it's in the game or if it's not? Let me know in the comments below. I'd like to get a discussion talking about this topic. I just really like having discussions with you guys. If you enjoyed the video, do hit the like button. It helps me and grow the channel and just gets the video into, I can't even remember what the bar is now, but it's there on the side of your screen. You know what I'm talking about. You're probably looking at it right now. And also, if you want to see more videos from me, do hit the subscription button and hit the little bell next to it so you'll get notified whenever I upload to the channel, because YouTube's got a really bad subscription box problem. It's been Acidic and I'm out.